Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. By golly jeepers. Yeah, we're out here in a 24-foot 2023 Ocean Pro ET hardtop. I'm trying to slow down for you guys. Okay, anyway, beautiful boat. 300, plenty of power, little T99 remote, rear deck steering, grab handles everywhere in here. Okay, horn works, wipers work, up is 1, down is 2. Bilge, they got that wired and fixed. Initially, that wasn't working. And then the trim tabs, this is why I take the boats out though. It's not to be picky on anybody, but things happen from the factory and at our place. So I take them out to make sure they get fixed before you pick up the boat. So that's my job. I guess if I didn't have little things I could write down, I wouldn't have a job. So anyway, then the trim tabs, when I first got in it, we had to put a fuse. It blew the fuse for some reason. It seems to be working fine now. I put in about 50 gallons of non-ethanol. It turned 6,000, about 3 seconds to plane, so it's real fast. Very nice boat. Okay, courtesy lights. If you hit this down, there's a light, and these lights here come on. You go up, and that light back there comes on right by the door, rear entry door, right there. Now live well, you got to hit this switch and then make sure you hit that switch back there. But the problem is, I don't know when they fix the bilge pump if maybe they tap some wires, because your live well right here, that's on, that should be pumping. So that's telling me it's probably not hooked up. The pump isn't. There's a wire off. Fish box work. Yep, I'll turn that on just to make damn sure. Yep, that works. That's your wash down. Okay, so anchor light up on top. If you don't have your anchor light on there, you should put the little black plastic cap so water doesn't just stay inside of that connector and pool up and corrode your points. Now the kicker motor, of course, you just trim it down right here until you hear a little clunk. Okay, and then another thing on this too, back here right there is the motor stop when you're traveling. I would give me a little piece of fuel line that would fit around that when it's pulled out, and make a slice and slip over that when you're using this, because the problem is when you're going down there, it could vibrate. Thing could shut, so then when you trim it down up here, then it stops because it's in that lock. So I normally just pull them out and I just slip a little piece of rubber in there like a spacer so that can't slide in. Okay. And then on these, you want to put this up and give it like 7 pumps all the way, and bring it back. Lift this lever until it stops, and then give it about maybe 1 inch to 2 inch when you feel the friction. That gives it a little throttle. Then you push and turn on the key. If it acts like it's going to die, push the key in again. Act like it's going to die, push the key in again. That's the trick to start these. And then once it does, the RPM is going to go up. So then you can slowly lower that until the RPM goes down. Wait, it goes back up again. You can move the lever down until you can move it all the way down and it idles. Then you're good to go. And once you fire it up, all you have to do is just turn the key on and it'll fire up. And then you just put it in gear. And you go. Okay, don't over tighten those. That's how you get to your bilge pumps and live well pumps. Very stable. Kicker does good. Then you just got to make sure you turn it off first thing. Don't forget, now you got steering front and back. Okay, so we did that right. And then on this, you just turn the key. That comes on. That means you got power coming to this. Turn it on. She fires up. You got a tack. Always look at the tack before you turn the key. Turn that off. I tightened up the friction. There's a screw right in here that I tightened up because when it was like this, it was backing off. And then I better put that. There it is. The cover plate back on again. So it's right there. So that's set. Now, all boats got a vibration, just so you know. You know, you got a 300, you got a saltwater 2 on here. That's a heavy prop, but they're made for these V6s. So, but you'll notice right here, this is basically normal. Right there, you're gonna feel it about 2400, like it's just. Then you get up, you can feel a little bit. It's right there. There. Calm down about 3200. And then you don't get it. That's in all boats, you get a vibration point, especially on stainless, because they don't give. See, and it gets up and goes. I'm going to start trimming. 6,000 RPM. Then you trim the steering wheel, this right here, until you can, it's easy to turn left and right, and you should be able to take your hands off the wheel, and it should go in a straight line. Then I can steer it from here. Grease fittings. Bring it back, throttle's staying where it should. We'll bring it down, I'll start trimming it down. On a takeoff, always make sure you trim it all the way down. Okay, then an airplane just went, there he goes. Okay, now on the takeoff, 1001, 1002, 1003, 3 seconds. Plane's about 3600. Trim tabs. I'm going to hit this. You can steer with those. See how it's pulling me over? Then I'm going to go like this. It should pull me to the right. See how it's doing that? So if that gave way, I could get back off of those. If I want them all up, I just hold this button. Or if I want to go all down, you just push this. So you can feel that drag. So don't use your trim tabs unless you need them. See that spray disappearing now? And then once you get going, you start trimming. And you'll feel the difference, because right there, I'm going to trim up. Now look at that, 5400. I'm going to leave the throttle where it's at, but I'm going to trim down. Look at the RPM dropping. You can feel it, that it's harder to steer to the left. You're bogging down. Now I'm going to just trim it up again, same throttle position. See how the RPMs are going up? Steering's getting easy both sides. Better fuel economy. Trim tabs all the way up. Alright. This is the boat doctor, by golly. Yeah, very nice boat. 2023 Ocean Pro hardtop, or 24, I'm sorry, but it's, oh, I just said that, 2023 24 Ocean Pro hardtop ET bracket with an F300 T99. Okay, early in the morning, you know. Boat doctor out.